Hello and welcome to today's class. Let's get real with what you're in it. Let me tell you something about Concords. You see, when people make wrong tenses, it's because they're not well grounded in their Concords. The Concord brings about grammatical consistency and clarity. And the core principle of Concord is that the subject must agree with number. So like the sentence must agree, it's subject verb agreement, so meaning that the subject agrees with the verb in number. Is that clear? So today we're going to be doing 4 basic rules of Concord to help you speak well and write beautifully well. Alright, so rule number 1 is that the plural subject goes with plural verbs and singular subject goes with singular verbs. For example, Lola is one person, right? So she's a singular subject. Now the verb would have s and es. So take for example teach. It's on its own now. Teach, for example, now is a plural verb. Saying it with the singular subject Lola, it would be Lola teaches mathematics. But if I want Lola plural right, I mean, what we're going to do is add 2 other people to Lola and say Lola, James, Janet, teach English. That's it. Clear now, right? So another one. The dog barks loudly. The dogs bark loudly. That's it. Therefore, plural. The director general of the University of Lagos is available. Is available. See, the director general is one person. The director generals of the University of Lagos, I'm just using University of Lagos as an example, please note that, are available for the meeting. Are, it changes to are. It's now plural. Plural subject, plural verb. So the verb is in agreement with the subject. Note, singular subject takes singular verbs. So just in case you want to use verbs that would require an es and an s, you must ensure that the subject is what? Singular. So let's just say, my mother prays every day. The mothers now will be, the mothers pray every day. In the morning, James plays basketball. In the morning, the boys play basketball. Very clear, right? Now, indefinite pronouns would always take singular subjects, always. For example, we have anyone, anybody, everyone, each of, somebody. Which one again? Someone, something. They will always take singular subjects. So everybody is here, not everybody are here. Each of the students is available for the examination. Now you can say, but you just simply said singular and plural subjects take plural verbs. In a student, it has an s behind, so it indicates many people. Okay, that's correct. But in this case, in this context, it's indefinite pronouns, and it has an indefinite pronoun here is each of. Once you see indefinite pronoun anywhere, you want to make a sentence with indefinite pronoun, whether you're speaking of so many people, irrespective of the number of people you're speaking about, whether you add s or you don't add s, it must be singular. So each of the students, and in this case, each of tells you they are separate entities. One student, another student, another student, another student. Do you get it? Yes, that is it. Another thing you must note is that, let me give you another example. Nobody knows tomorrow. Nobody knows tomorrow. Then for somebody, you can say somebody has taken the book. Who took the book? Somebody has taken the book, not somebody have taken the book. Is that clear? Good. So when here, where, and there start a sentence, the verb agrees with the real subject. Now, here, where, and there are usually, when you're making sentences with them, and not the subject itself. They point to the subject, right? So you say, here is the book. But if you're speaking about many books, you say, here are the books. If you say, you want to ask a question with where are, once you say where are, the verb, the subject must be pluralized. And it has to be, where are the girls? Do you get it? But if you're talking about one person, where is the woman? The D there indicates specific, the woman. You're focusing on the woman. So the verb automatically agrees with the subject. Do you get it? So here, where, and there. There is the book. There is the girl. Do you understand? Good. So the next thing is titles, names, and countries go with singular verbs. They go with what? Singular verbs, even if they end with S. For example, Bahamas ends with S, right? Good. The Bahamas is a beautiful country. The United States of America has a functioning economy. The Lord of the Rings is a great book. So rings, yes, it has S in it, but it's still one entity. It should be treated as one entity. The Lord of the Rings is a great book. Next, James should still be treated as one person, right? Go to James is here, or James has a right, not James have a right. Now both, several, many go with plural verbs because just looking at those determinants, they indicate quantity, many things, right? So several people were invited to the party. Where is a plural verb? Another example is both electoral parties were present at the event. Not both electoral parties is present at the event. Do you get it? Good. So again, Concords creates grammatical consistency and clarity. Once you understand the rules of Concord, you speak excellently well and you write well. And we know that normally in English, English is a very, very beautiful language and it has its own different rules. So, for example, in the normal singular and plural, you know that for plural it has S, it has ES, but in the rule of Concord, in the case of grammatical consistency and clarity, written and speaking, you have to follow the rules of Concord. And in that case, there's usually a shift. So this time around, singular verb will take S and ES. And plural verb will be with no S or ES. So here is it again. Remember, basic, singular, and plural subject, go with singular verbs or plural verbs. So the plural subject goes with the plural verb. It's a singular subject because if it is both many, where, then both many, several, they go with plural verbs. Not indefinite pronouns at all times must go with singular verbs. And final one is that when here, where, and there start a sentence, the verb agrees with its real subject. You don't want to be an Aunt Jennifer. Do you want to be an Aunt Jennifer? No. So let's start to speak well, because speaking well is good business, and writing well creates clarity, coherency, and accuracy. So when you understand the rules of Concord, you are going to write beautifully and speak